Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Gradeup. Good evening. Good evening. In today's session, we are going to discuss quant from previous year question papers, and objective is how to score up in quant with the help of them. So let's start with question number 1. Here it says, at their usual efficiency levels, A and B together finish a task in 12 days. So I'm going to write the information here that A and B can complete a task in 12 days. Now, condition is given to me if A had worked half as efficiently as she usually does. If you work half as efficiently as you usually work, in that case, please keep in mind that the number of days taken by you will be doubled. So if A was able to complete certain work in X days, if the efficiency gets half, now the time taken will be 2x days. Then he says, and B had worked thrice as efficiently as he usually does. So if your efficiency increases, then the time taken reduces. Now let's assume if B can complete certain work in 3 days, now the efficiency of B is 3 times, so time taken will be only by days. Then he says the task would have been completed in 9 days. So earlier they were able to complete the task in 12 days, but now they can complete the task in 9 days only. So he says, how many days would A take to finish the task if she works alone at her usual efficiency? In order to solve these kind of questions, as I always say, take LCM of all the number of days given to you. So let's assume total work to be the LCM of 12, x, 3y, 9y, 2x, right? So LCM of all these values comes out to be 36xy. So 36xy are the total units they are going to complete. So can I say that if A can complete 36xy units in x days, so in 1 day the work done must be 36y. Likewise by B, in 1 day the work done will be 36xy upon 3y, which comes out to be 12x. And when they are working together, they can complete the work in 12 days. So in 1 day, they are able to complete 36xy upon 12, which is 3xy of the work. So work done by A and B alone must be equivalent to the work done by them together. So let's equate the two values. It gives me 12x plus 36y equals 3xy. Likewise, for this piece of information, A in 2x days can complete 36xy. So in 1 day, the work done will be division of these two, which is 18y. So time taken by B will be division of these two, which is 36x. And when they are working together, it will be 36xy upon 9, which comes out to be 4xy. Again, work done will be the same. So let's equate these two also. It gives me 18y plus 36x equals 4xy. So whenever we come across such an equation, in that case, in order to solve it, either we can divide both the equations and we can generate a relation between x and y, right? Or we can divide the two equations by xy and then we can solve for 1 upon x and 1 upon y. So either ways answer will come. So let's convert it to 12 upon y. So I am dividing both sides by xy, plus it will be 36 upon x equal 3, and here it is 18 upon x plus 36 upon y equals 4. So if I eliminate x out of this by multiplying this equation by 2 and subtract these two, 36x gets cancelled out. 72 upon y minus 12 upon y comes out to be 60 upon y. 2 into 4 is 8 and 8 minus 3 comes out to be 5. 5 gets cancelled out by 60 by 12, so y comes out to be 12. As we are required the value of x, so substitute y as 12 in any of the equations. So let's put 12 here. 12 upon 12 is 1. 3 minus 1 will be 2. So 36 upon x is 2. X comes out to be 36 upon 2, which is equivalent to 18. So question says, how many days would A take to finish the task if she works alone at her usual efficiency? So we are required the value of x in this case, which comes out to be 18. So the right answer option is A. So guys, please check it out. I hope it is clear to each and every student. A very standard question of time and work it was. So let's move on to question number 2. Here it says AB is a diameter of a circle of radius 5. Let P and Q be 2 points on the circle so that the length of PB is 6 cm and the length of AP is twice that of AQ. Then the length in centimeter of QB is nearest to. So the very first thing in this question was to form the diagram. So diagram will look like this. Given to me is AB is the diameter of a circle of radius 5. So if radius is 5, length of diameter comes out to be 10. P and Q be 2 points on the circle so that the length of PB is 6. Right, so this PB given to me is 6 cm. And the length of AP is twice that of AQ. Now, please keep in mind that when you form a triangle ABP, this P lies on the circumference and AB is the diameter, right? So triangle in a semicircle always makes an angle of 90 degree at the circumference. So angle APB comes out to be 90. So if this is 10, this is 6, using Pythagorean triplet, we can say AP equals 8. And if AP is twice that of AQ, so AQ must be equivalent to 4. As we are required the length of QB, this is another right angle triangle. QB comes out to be square root of 10 square, which is 100, minus 4 square, which is 16. And 100 minus 16 comes out to be root of 84. Now we are having answer options 8.5, 9.3, 9.1, 7.8. In order to find the nearest answer option here, we must find square root of 84. So we can always simplify this value of 84. So it gets cancelled out by 4. So it is 4 into 21. And when we are taking it out, it comes out to be 2 root 21. Right? Now in this case, we are required the value of square root of 21. So let's find this value. So in order to find square root, we have to take values as a pair. So the first value by which it will go is 4 times 4, which is 16. So leftover is 5. When you put a decimal here, it becomes 50 and 4 plus 4 comes out to be 8. The digit which is to be used here will be used there, and product of those two should be less than equal to 50. As we can see, we cannot put any value here. So let's take 0, which gives us another 0, 0. Right. So in this case, when we so we got 2 zeros here earlier. Now we will put a digit here. Right. So if I take 6 here, then 86 into 6. If I go with 86 into 6, so 6 8s are 48 plus a carry of 3 will be more than this. So it must go by 5. So 5 into 5 is 25. And 5 into 8 is 40 plus 2, 42. Difference of these two comes out to be 75 with 2 more zeros. So 85 plus 5 comes out to be 90. Now the digit we have to use here will go there. So if I use 8, so 8 times 8 is 64 and 8 times 9 is 72. So this will solve our purpose to find answer, which is 2 into 4.58. So if we solve it, 2 8s are 16, then 90 plus 1 is 91. It comes out to be 9.16. So my answer is closer to 9.1 and not 9.3. Okay, so in question number 3 it says one can use 3 different transports which move at 10, 20 and 30 km per hour. respectively to reach from A to B. A took each mode of transport 1/3 of his total journey time. So first of all, let's talk about A. Let's say the total journey time was 3t for A. So 1/3 will be t and t hours. So he traveled at the speed of 10 km per hour for t, then at the speed of 20 km per hour for t hours, at the speed of 30 km per hour for t hours. So the distance covered here will be 10t, 20t and 30t. So total distance comes out to be 60t. Now B took each mode of transport 1/3 of the total distance. Now B traveled 20t, 20t and 20t of distance at the speed of 10 km per hour, 20 km per hour and 30 km per hour. Now in this case we can find the time taken by B to cover each stretch. Time is distance upon speed. So 20 upon 10 comes out to be 2t plus 20 upon 20 comes out to be t. 20 upon 30 comes out to be 2 by 3t, which is equivalent to, so rather I should write capital T here, time taken by B. So 3t plus 2 by 3. So 3 3s are 9 plus 2 11 by 3t will be the total time taken by Bimal. Question says the percentage by which Bimal's travel time exceed Amal's travel time is nearest to. So the time taken by A is 3t, the time taken by B is 11 by 3t. So the percentage by which 11 by 3t is more than 3 is required to be calculated. So it becomes 11 by 3 minus 3 upon 3 into 100 because t get cancelled out. So 3 into 3 is 9, results in 2 by 3, which is effectively 2 by 9 into 100, comes out to be 22.22%. Now in question number 4 he says, with the rectangular axis of coordinates, the number of paths from 1 1 to 8, 10 via 4, 6, where each step from any point xy is either to x y plus 1 or to x plus 1, y. So I hope you all must have seen graph paper. So if we plot all these values, so let it be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So let's say this point is 8, 10 and this point is 4, 6 and this point is 1, 1. Likewise, we can split it here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and then it is 7 and 8 somewhere here. Alright. So I'm just dividing it in those many parts to solve it. In order to find the paths from this point to that point via this, first of all, we have to find the number of paths to reach 4, 6. So this is one step to the right, 2 steps, 3 steps, and now we have to move few steps upward. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This represents 6. And upward we will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it comes out to be 3 steps to the right and 5 steps upward. So we just need to arrange these 8 values and they can be arranged in a total of 8 factorial upon 3 factorial into 5 factorial ways. Multiply by, likewise we have to move from 4 to 8. So this will be 1 step, 2, 3 and 4 steps. And likewise upward 10 minus 6, there are going to be 4 steps. Right. So this represents 10 here. Now in this case, as the total number of rightward steps are 4 and total number of upward steps are again 4. So these 8 values can be arranged in 8 factorial upon 4 factorial into 4 factorial ways. So we just need to simplify it. So in this case, 8 into 7 into 6, 5 factorial gets cancelled out upon 3 to 1, 6 get cancelled out, multiply by 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 factorial gets cancelled out, 4 factorial is 4, 3, 2, 1. So 6 gets cancelled out here. 4 times 2 gets cancelled out. So it is 2 into 7 into 8 into 7 into 5. So 2 into 5 is 10. 7 into 8 into 7 is left. 7 into 7, 49. Into 8 will be the final answer. So 8 nines are 72. 7 carried ahead. 32 plus 7, 39. So finally answer comes out to be 3920 ways are there from going from 11 to 810. So please check it out. I hope it is clear to each and every student. Another very easy question. So let's move on to fifth. If m and n are integers such that this is equivalent to product of all these, then m is. So in order to solve these kind of questions, we always have to prime factorize the number, and then we need to equate the powers of same basis. So root 2 raised to power 19 is as good as 2 raised to power 19 by 2 plus 4 raised to power 2 is 2 raised to power 4 plus 8 raised to power n is 2 raised to power 3n. So basis same, powers will be added, times the power of 3, which is 4, plus the power of 9 is m. So 3 raised to power 2m is there effectively. Equals, let's collate the powers of 3 here. So it is only 3 raised to power n. And this all are powers of 2. So this is 2 raised to power 4m. 4 is 2 square, which is 2. And root 64 is 8. And 8 is 2 cube, which is equivalent to 3. So basis same, powers must be equated. So 19 plus 4 by 2 is effectively 19 plus 8, which is 27 by 2. Plus 3n equals 4m plus 5. On the other side, when we equate the powers of 3, so 4 plus 2m equals n. As we are required the value of m, so substitute the value of n here and eliminate n, right? So n comes out to be, so this is 27 by 2 minus 5, which makes it 17 by 2 plus 3 times this value, which is 12 plus 6m equals 4m. So 6m minus 4m comes out to be 2m. Sum of these two will be 17 plus 24. So 17 plus 24 comes out to be 41 with a negative sign and goes to the other side, makes it minus 41 by 2. I hope this is clear to each and every student. So this was 8m, no 6m. So m comes out to be minus 41 upon 4. None of the option is near to this. I think there must be something wrong with the question. Okay, so guys, here it was 4th root of 64. It is 4th root of 64. So there is a misprint here. So let's solve this part again on the right hand side. Alright, so 64 is 2 raised to power 6. So 6 by 4 effectively becomes 3 by 2. So now let's modify it. So the power of 3 is n, that is fine. Power of 2 is 4m, that is fine. So instead of 2 plus 3, this value given to me is 3 by 2. So this value here is 3 by 2. So 27 by 2 minus 3 by 2 comes out to be 24 by 2. Right? So which in itself is equivalent to 12. So then in that case, 6m minus 4m is 2m, which is equivalent to 12 plus 12, 24 with a negative sign. So m comes out to be minus of 12. So the right answer option is C. Okay, so let's move on to next question. So there was a misprint. So in 60 says the number of solutions of the equation mod x into 6x square plus 1 equal 5x square is. In order to solve this question, because of mod x here, let's put mod x equal to y. Then we can say x square will be equivalent to y square. Let's modify this question so that solutions are taken care of. It becomes y into 6y square plus 1 minus 5y square equals 0. So we can take y common out of this, makes it 6y square minus 5y plus 1 equal to 0. So let's split the middle term, which becomes 2y and 3y plus 1 equal to 0. So now if we take 2y common out of these two and minus 1 common here, so the factorized form comes out to be this, which gives me y will be either 0 or 1 by 2 or 1 by 3. Now y basically represents mod x. So can I say, because y is equal to mod x, so x will be equivalent to 0 plus minus 1 by 2 or plus minus 1 by 3. So the number of solutions in this case comes out to be 5. So please check it out. I hope it is clear. Okay, so let's move on to next. Here he says 3 men and 8 machines can finish a job in half the time taken by 3 machines and 8 men. So they took half the time as compared to this, right? So now let's assume that work done by each man is x units. Work done by each machine is y units, right? So work done by 3 men will be 3x and work done by 8 machines will be 8y. Likewise, in second case, work done by 3 machines is 3y and work done by 8 men will be 8x. As it is given to me that this first group took half the time as compared to the second team. So can I say in the very same time, first team is capable of doing twice the work as compared to the second team. So we are equating the work here. Please keep that in mind. So 8y minus 6y comes out to be 2y and 16x minus 3x comes out to be 15x. 16 minus 3 comes out to be 13x. So it effectively gives me the efficiency of 2 machines is same as efficiency of 13 men. So then question says how many men, if 2 machines can finish the job in 13 days. So given to me is 2 machines can finish the job in 13 days. Then how many men can finish the job in 13 days? So answer comes out to be 13 because 2 machines are equivalent to 13 men. So the required answer will be 13. So please check it out. I hope it is clear to each and every student. Okay, so let's move on to next. The product of the distinct roots of modulus x square minus x minus 6 equal x plus 2 is. In order to solve this question, first of all, we need to factorize the value in modulus. So middle term here can be split as minus 3x plus 2x minus 6 equal x plus 2. So here the factorized form becomes x plus 2 into x minus 3 modulus equals x plus 2. Now whenever we come across modulus, we need to understand the range which is to be taken, because it represents a parabola whose point of intersection with x-axis is at minus 2 and plus 3. So when x is less than minus 2 or when x is greater than equal to 3, this is going to be positive. So x plus 2 into x minus 3 equals x plus 2. and when it lies in the range -2 to 3, then this is going to be negative. So x plus 2 into x minus 3 is equivalent to minus of x plus 2. So the solutions of this equation must fall in this range. Solutions of this equation must fall in this range. Right. So when we solve it, bring x plus 2 on the left hand side. So we can take x plus 2 common, results in x minus 3 minus 1, which is x minus 4 equal to 0, which gives me x is minus 2 or plus 4. Right. Likewise, when we solve it, so x plus 2 comes to the left hand side. So it becomes x plus 2 into x minus 3 plus 1 now. So x minus 3 plus 1 is x minus 2, which equals 0. So it gives me the value of x as minus 2 or plus 2. So minus 2 is included, plus 2 is included in the range. So both the values are to be counted. 4 is included in the range, but minus 2 is not included in this range. So minus 2 should be eliminated. So the distinct roots of the given equation are 4, minus 2 and 2. And we are required product of all these. So 4 into minus 2 into 2 comes out to be minus of 16. Hence the right answer option is B. So please check it out. I hope it is clear to each and every student. Okay, so let's move on to next. The wheels of bicycle A and B have radii 30 centimeter and 40 centimeter respectively. So radius is given 30 and 40. While traveling a certain distance, each wheel of A required 5,000 more revolutions than each wheel of B. Now let's say the number of revolutions made by each wheel of B is n, then the revolutions made by each wheel of A comes out to be n plus 5,000. Distance covered by both of them is same. If B traveled this distance in 45 minutes, then its speed in kilometer per hour was. The only thing required here is the distance covered. So distance covered by A equals distance covered by B. So in one revolution, A will cover 2 pi r, where r is 30. So circumference comes out to be 60 pi. In one revolution, multiply by total number of revolutions gives me the total distance covered by A, which is 60 pi into n plus 5,000, which is equivalent to the distance covered by B. In one revolution, it will cover 2 pi r, which is 80 pi. So in n revolutions, it will be 80 pi into n. So in this case, pi and pi gets cancelled out. 20 times 3, 20 times 4 get cancelled out. So 3n plus 15,000 is equivalent to 4n, which gives us the value of n as 15,000. So number of revolutions made are 15,000 and distance covered by B is 80 pi into 15,000. Now this distance is covered in 45 minutes, but speed required is in kilometer per hour. So the radii are in centimeter. We need to convert the value to kilometer first. So 1 kilometer is equivalent to 1000 meter, which in turn is equivalent to 100,000 centimeter. So if I want to convert this centimeter to kilometer, I have to divide this value by 1 lakh. So this is the distance covered in kilometer. Now 45 minutes should be converted to hour. Divided by 60 comes out to be 3 by 4 hours. So speed is distance divided by time. So when you divide it by 3 by 4, 3 will be in the denominator, 4 goes in the numerator. 3 and 1, 4 zeros got cancelled out. 15 into 4 is 60 and 3 into 10 is 30. 30 times 2 is 60. Answer comes out to be 16 pi, which is option B. So guys, please check it out. I hope it is clear to each and every student. If you have any doubt, please let me know. Okay, so let's move on to next. In 10th, it says A, B, and G invest money. So we are given the ratio between their investments, which is 3:4:5. In fixed deposits, having respective annual interest rates, so we are given ratio between a rate of interest, which is 6:5:4. What is their total interest income in rupees after a year if Bina's interest income exceed Amala's by rupee 250? So the very first thing required in this case is the ratio between their interest incomes. For 1 year, your interest is P into R upon 100. Right? So when you are taking ratio, so ratio will be of your investment multiplied by rate of interest. So the ratio of interest incomes comes out to be 3 into 6, 18, 4 into 5, 20, and again 5 into 4, 20, which when simplified results in 9:10:10. So let's say if your total interest income is I, so Bina's share will be 10 upon 29 of I, and A share will be 9 upon 29 of I. Difference of these two comes out to be 1 upon 29i, which is given to me as 250. So the value of I comes out to be 29 into 250. Right, so which when simplified results in 7250. So please check it out. I hope this was another very easy question. The only concept required here was how to find ratio between interest incomes of A, B, and G. Okay, so let's move on. Two cars travel the same distance starting at 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. So this is car 1, this is car 2 who started at 11 a.m. On the same day, they reach their common destination at the same point of time. So let's say this is the destination. They both reached here at the same time. So can I say if car 1 has traveled for t hours, because car 2 started 1 hour later, so travel time of car 2 must be t minus 1 hours. If first car traveled for at least 6 hours, so the value of t given to me is greater than equivalent to 6 hours. So the time taken by this will be greater than equal to 5 hours accordingly. Then the highest possible value of the percentage by which the speed of second car would exceed that of the first car is. So speed of second car exceeding speed of first car will be S2 minus S1 upon S1 into 100. Right, so we need to maximize this value. In order to maximize this value, because distance to be covered is same, we can always assume a number. Right, so let's assume if your distance is 30 kilometers, then we can say speed of car 1 comes out to be 30 upon 6, which is 5 km per hour. Speed of car 2 comes out to be 30 upon 5, which is 6 km per hour. So the percentage change is 6 minus 5 upon 5 into 100, which is equivalent to 1 by 5, comes out to be 20%. Now instead of time taken by first car 6 is 6 hours, let's assume t was 7 hours. So in that case, t minus 1 for second car comes out to be 6 hours. Let's assume total distance to be 42 kilometers now, because it doesn't make any difference. You can take any value. So speed of car 1 is 42 upon 7, which comes out to be 6. Speed of car 2 is 42 upon 6, which comes out to be 7. Now the percentage change is 7 minus 6 upon 6 into 100, which comes out to be 16.67%, which clearly shows if you will increase the value of T1, the percentage change will reduce. So can I say the maximum percentage change in this case comes out to be 20%. So guys, please check it out. In this case, we need to observe the maximum value, the highest possible value. So we have to assume couple of cases in order to observe the pattern. Okay, now a very important piece of information. So we are having important sessions for CAT 2021 aspirants. It is a fresh batch which we have started a couple of days ago, right? So here first session was on 12/10, then second was on 13th, then 14th, then 15th, then 16th, right? So today, it being 15th, this session is already running. But if you are interested in CAT 2021 and you are sure of joining Gradeup, please start your classes from tomorrow onwards. The classes which you have missed will always be arranged for you by us only. And the study plan can be downloaded in the course. Please keep in mind. All the CAT 2021 students who have already joined, please write down the timetable for your classes, right? So those who are still not aware of the comprehensive course being provided by Gradeup, I am going to take you through the entire course. So the very first information here is that you will get a chance to prepare with 99 plus percentiles. So our team, including me, we are 600 percentilers, and all other are 99.9 plus percentilers, right? So this value is relatively less as compared to this. This will give you a better picture, right? So we all are training you for your dream B school and in clearing your examination with full confidence. So the comprehensive course for CAT 2021 started on 12th October, that is second batch, right? Expert guidance by CAT toppers for complete conceptual clarity will be there. We all, please keep in mind, we all are having almost 15 plus years of teaching experience, right? Exhaustive day-wise study plan is there, which is for each and every student. It will cater to the needs of each and every student. Please keep that in mind. And we will be covering entire CAT syllabus from very basics till advanced level. So our approach is very simple. It is outcome-based approach, right? It is a step-by-step approach wherein a lot of hand-holding will be there from each one of us. All topics will be covered through live classes and quizzes. You will find the moment you are done with a live class whose duration is of 90 minutes, you have to go through a live quiz. The moment you are done with it, you have to go through a quiz just after your class, right? It also includes your group discussion, a written ability test, personal interview needs also. So when it comes to any exam, it is going to be a written test first, followed by GD or a written ability test. Interview will be there in each and every institution, right? So we will be training you, guiding you for each and every aspect of the examination. So when it comes to the course structure, as majority of the student think that we are not done with maths in class 11th, 12th or later, please keep in mind we are providing you foundation module. Many students think that they have forgotten whatever they have studied up to class 10th or even beyond, right? So again, please keep in mind foundation module will be covering each and everything from only and only basics. And there are ample amount of classes, and if any student needs more assistance, we are always here to provide you, right? Advanced classes and doubt sessions is an integral part of your studies. So if I talk about total classes of quant, so 12 plus 67, total of 79 classes of quant are there, which will include your basics and advanced classes. Then for verbal, 10 plus 34 adds up to 44. For DILR, 12 plus 45 adds up to 57. Apart from it, GK classes are there, 40. GDBAT, 16 plus classes will be there. So a minimum of 16 are there. Over and above this, there will be revision classes, which includes boot camps, right? Which will be another a month-long activity, wherein we will be covering each and every topic again. Apart from this, there are going to be past year paper questions discussion, which is another a very, very long activity, right? Again, we will be covering each and every topic here thoroughly, right? So your revision will be taken care of in many ways so that you can score 99 plus percentile in CAT or in any other competitive exam, let it be SAT, IAFT, SNAP and MAT. So target is very simple, 99 plus, and we are putting in all our efforts to take you through, right? So foundation module is meant to build your basics, advanced classes to cover entire topic and depth at par with the level of MBA exams, doubt classes after every module to help you clear your doubts. So they are dedicated live classes. So please keep in mind, they are live doubt classes which we will be holding. Apart from live doubt classes, we have our own forum where you can post your doubts on a daily basis and they will get answered by your respective faculty member. If I am teaching you, your doubts will come to me within 24 hours. I will answer your doubts. A revision workshop, as I just stated, after the completion of the syllabus, previous year questions explanation and practice. All these classes are going to be live classes. Mock test and sectional test, right? So we will be analyzing all your mock tests in order to give you better inputs that how you can score good. Quizzes to help you build speed and accuracy on each topic after every class. Notes will be provided to you in the form of PDF, chapter wise. Class PPTs will be there in the form of PDF for quick revision. Doubt sessions will be there, right, which are there on the doubt forum. So this doubt section talks about the forum where you can always post your doubts. A report card will be there to help you track your attendance and progress among all the students. Study plan will be there, all right. Course plan will be there. Gradeup community is there, which help you to stay updated with all major announcements, daily free quizzes, mini mocks for more and more practice. Engage with other MBA aspirants and stay motivated, all right. So the team here I was talking about includes all of us: Pranav Pant, Jatin, Vikas, Vijay, Ashish, Savitri, Sunojam, Anant, Ajay. So Ajay, I am Ajay Sarain, right? 100 percentiler in quant and DI. Tapesh, then Vikrant, Saral, Anurag. So we all are the ones who are guiding you, who will be with you throughout your journey of CAT. So you need to subscribe to Gradeup Super. So you being CAT 2021 aspirants, you need to subscribe to 18 months program. Please keep in mind, 18 months program is the one which is meant for you, right? A lot of ongoing and upcoming courses are there. So right now I am talking about CAT 2021 comprehensive course, which just started. So if you still haven't subscribed or enrolled, please subscribe in this particular batch. For CAT 2020, we are doing boot camp. Mini boot camp is over. Now we are running boot camp. It is a month-long activity. Then previous year questions course is running. A special course for ZAT, IFT, SNAP, and MAT is going on, wherein the GK and current affairs required are also covered simultaneously. So I wish you all the very best on behalf of Gradeup team. Thanks a lot very much. So for your time, so please keep practicing topic-wise quizzes, keep attending live classes. If you have any queries, kindly let me know so that I can answer. Okay, so I hope I have answered all your queries. So thanks a lot, guys. Thank you. Thank you.